Pull up a chair with BDD. Let's play loud. Let's play loud. Yeah. Kick off the cam. Pull up a chair, y'all come gather round from everywhere. He's got stories to tell and games to play. Living life one stream one day. He's talking highs and lows and in between. The real life bitch you ain't never seen. It's more than games, it's how we vibe. This is BDD and let's play live. So let's play live. Come on in tonight. Roll with the good times, keep it feeling right. Laughs and stories, side by side. Come hang with BDD on Let's Play Live. He's laying it out just how it goes, from gaming wins to life's little blows. It's a porch like glow, that southern charm where community's the beating heart. He's talking highs and lows and in between. The real life bitch you ain't never seen. It's more than games, it's how we vibe. This is BDD and let's play live. So let's play live. Come on in tonight. Roll with the good times, keep it feeling right. Laughs and stories, side by side. Come hang with BDD on Let's Play Live. From pixels to life's dusty roads, we share the ride wherever it goes. Pour a drink, pull up a stream, live in the moment, chasing the dream. So let's play live. Come on in tonight. Roll with the good times, keep it feeling right. Laughs and stories, side by side. Come hang with BDD on Let's Play Live. Yeah, come hang with BDD, yeah, on Let's Play Live.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Day Dave, and this is live stream here on the Mechet. Happy 4th of July there for everybody out there in America. As you can see, Old Glory just hanging out here in the background. Oh man, it's gonna be a good day for everybody but my dogs. Those poor dogs are gonna have a rough night tonight, but we'll figure out how they'll survive. Gonna take good care of them, gonna load them up with a whole bunch of treats this afternoon so that they will be calm and all the good stuff there. But hope everybody out there has an amazing 4th of July so far and has an amazing one later on, and stay safe out there, everybody. I know it's a lot of fun to make money go boom, but hey, you can also make other things go boom too. Oh man, oh man, oh man. It's been a good day. Got a lot done today, and now here we are on La Mechet. Cannot wait to get started. So I see Jonah in the chat saying first. Jonah, oh no! Hold please. Darn it. You stay up there. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that. I don't have any good ways to secure that thing up there, so one of those I gotta keep it up there. Let's see. Barkus, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Let's see. All right. So how about we go ahead and get rocking and rolling here? We got a lot of stuff to do today. For those who were in the stream last night, you'll know that I kind of made a hash of things. It's kind of easy to do that when you deliver trees to the wrong location. So yeah, we ended up losing a lot of money yesterday. We ended up scraping our way back up to 44,000. We were up to like 58,000 or some kind of number. Bunny, there we go. We ended up getting back up there, but yeah, it was a rough kind of experience. But this time, we're just going to try and play it straight, do the best that we can without having any bad issues. Like I said, hope everybody's having a fantastic day out there. Jonah and Barkus, hope you're having a great one. Hopefully, happy 4th. Oh, and there's Jonah getting started early. Rock and roll. Oh, man, oh, man. So, we're just going to keep on rock and rolling with getting as much money as possible. We're here in October. We're trying to get as much of our crops in as possible. We got all the cover crops and everything like that. We're waiting until I think next month when clover will hopefully be ready to harvest, as well as the meadow crop, or the meadow might be ready by then. We'll see. But I mean, next month is November, so I don't know. We'll see if we actually gain, or I doubt I'll be able to you know what? When we get to the when we get to where the trees are, I'll take a peek and see if harvesting happens in November or December, because that just dawned on me. Because we might not even be able to harvest in those months. Ooh. That would be bad. That'd be real bad. Alright, so I think this way. We were here last night and we had some mystery log just run away on us. Don't know where it is. Probably hanging out under the map as we speak. No clue why, but this way. Come on, come on, up, up. Come on, you can do it. Let's see. Daniel, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Coming back on here. Get some more work done around the farm. Got a whole bunch of stuff. Thankfully, it's not 2 a.m. where you're at. Last we spoke, it was really late for you. So yeah, the mission today, because it's the 4th of July and everybody around me wants to blow things up, which I don't blame them, is figure out the best way to keep the dogs calm. I have gone through and tried to make them as comfortable as possible, but it's just going to be one of those kind of waits and see kind of moments. Let's do that. Nope, helps if you're on the right trailer there, bud. Doop, 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 doop. Pow. Doop, 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 doop. See, I'm convinced, like, we had, well, it is grabbing from the front trailer now, isn't it? But even still, like, we ended up bringing a bunch of logs. Oh, would help if I lock them down. We ended up bringing a bunch of logs with us from this same exact mission yesterday where we toppled over, and I feel like we had more logs than what I'm seeing in both the bunks here, and we ended up missing out on the contract. So I had to pay myself out for the contract, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Moderating 2 channels at once. Whoo! Busy, busy. Very nice. So let's see. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I think you can. I think you can. I think you can. There we go. It's getting there. It's getting there. Come on. There we go. So let's see. Number 1, let's actually go at a reasonable speed this time, so we don't topple this thing over right there towards the finish line. We actually toppled over right here in front of me at this little intersection here. So this is where the mayhem happened. Still don't see the missing tree. I'm convinced it's under the map at this point, because it just doesn't make sense. Alright, so we're further than we were last night on this same contract. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Slow and steady wins the race. I am the turtle. I don't know why, but all of a sudden that movie Master of Disguise just came rocketing into my brain. My too turtle for the Turtle Club. I did it again! No, don't save it! No! I did it again! Alright, 49,848. I'm gonna, redo. Please? Can I redo? No. Oh my God. Why am I not paying attention to what I'm supposed to be doing? Guys, it's been a long weekend. I may be at work, but at least I got 1.5 pay. That's awesome, man. Well, yeah, that's about what I'm thinking right now. Just hopping for a few to throw in a like and a little support, and the wild driving, and apparently no, screw BDD. Yeah, hopped in just in time for shenanigans. Remember to like the stream. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, ISG. Yeah, apparently, apparently I need to read. You know what? Let's just go wrap some bales. Where am I going? Alright. I don't know. Wow, this thing really gets hauling in reverse. I feel like it goes to 0 to OMG in like no time. We're going this way. I can't believe I did that twice. Twice! I can't believe it. I just cannot. I didn't pay attention where I was going. I thought it was the first. Oh. Yeah, it's apparently that field over there. Alright, well. I am just apparently so in the zone that I'm out of the zone. That's how it is. That's how it's going to go here tonight, y'all. We're so into what we're doing that we're not into what we're doing. Alright. Well, now at least we can look at what's in the shop. Shop open back up. This was real life. We'd be fired at this point. Not only would we be fired at this point, we'd just be run out on the rail. I mean, but of course, if this was real life, they'd let me just pick the logs back up and take it to the right spot. To be fair. To be fair. Oh, wow. Wowza, wowza, wowza. Where's the gate? There it is. Okay. A-bailing I will go, a-bailing I will go, hi-ho the dairy-o, a-bailing I will go. Ka-chunk. Alright. Yeah, no, this is... I want to redeem myself. Firewood production. Firewood production. Firewood production. Guys, firewood production. That's where we need to go this time. We don't need to go to a small sawmill. Firewood production. And now we need to zip through. We need to get there quick, fast, in a hurry. Oh. Barkus. I bought the firewood production. Took me over 10 minutes to find the... Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the benefit of doing map tours, but not the benefit of being me is just assuming that you're going to the same place. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Bob and weave! My problem is I just assumed that, hey, the icon shows generally that area, but because there's 2 or 3 production points, all of them, I think, except wood, that I just assume that the one it takes me to the most, which is a small sawmill, is the one that I need to go to every time. Nope. Oh, Fired number 3. See, what I need is not a crash counter. No, no, no. What I need is a fired counter, because you figure that if I get into an accident, more than likely that would result in my being fired. So just every single time I get into a crash, or every time I do something stupid that would just result in actual person being fired, we just need to just push the button once and there you go. Fired. 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 That's what I think. Just remember to leave the fuel can and match it so you don't mess something while you were there. I don't know about all that, ISG. I don't know. They already have enough to deal with me just showing up on the location. I don't think they need all that extra. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? No. There we go. And that. Alright, we're just going to try and go this way. So it looks like we can just connect right over and then backtrack. Depending on how the slope is back here. Apparently not good. Come on, come on. No path? What do you mean no path? Where were you trying to go? you have a field. That field consists of bales. All you do is go from bale 1 to bale 2 to bale 3 and repeat until you get all the bales. It's not that difficult. Okay. We are not going to the small sawmill. We are not going to the small sawmill. We are not going to the small sawmill. There we go. Look at this. Here we go. Back to the main road. All right. I could have made a real big hash of that little turn right there. Oh, so close. So close. Okay, come on. Big money, no whammies, no whammies. Hey, I said no whammies. Why are you stealing? Okay, not the small sawmill. Not the small sawmill. We turn. And then we go back here. Wait, is this... That looks like an output. Wood chip output. Is this one? Oh man, I hope it's this one. I'm worried. See, that's not... No. That's not wood. Alright, here we go. Big money, no whammies. Yes! I am victorious! That crash counter would never get a break. No. I like that idea. Happy 4th of July there, Jody. Hope you're having a fantastic one so far. ISG, holy crap, I won one. Good job. I'm going to a fireworks show at one of the 10 truck stops rated in the U.S. Ooh, very nice. Let's see. Yeah, it's not the... I don't know why they put over there. Yeah, right. How's everyone's day? Going good, bud. Going good. And he broke himself. No, I didn't break myself. I'm celebrating. Leave me alone. I did a thing. I done did it. Look, I can even collect on a contract. Whoa, 2 for 2. Woo! Guys, we actually got something here. We're on a roll. Okay, maybe I'm broken a little. Can you blame me, though? I guess I'm closer to ISG than ISG is right now. And that is why for everything, and that's everything they'll go right from in the stream. Yeah, everything else will break. Everything else. Oh, hey, where'd you come from, Bale? I didn't even see that, Bale. All right, let's go get these ones over here. Oh, man. I just can't believe that's how we start out a stream. Is literally by failing on the first contract. Let's see, do I got all the... Looks like I got all the other ones. So it looked like it did okay. It just kind of failed there at some point. Grab that one. It looks like this ought to be the last one, maybe? Alma, Missouri. Nice. That's a great map. That's a great one. I've got a game save going on that one. I almost hopped into that one just to play on it, just because it's an American map and, you know, America 4th of July and all that. But I'm like, nah, this is my live stream series. I'll go ahead and continue doing this one. And that one will be just for me. Alright. And... Oh, really? You turn off the engine and it stops you from dropping it? Fine. Fine. 2 completed contracts! Woo! 2 of them, guys! We're on a roll! Alright, do we dare try? Do we try? Let's try. Let's see what we got going on here. Up by the sawmill. Alright. Alright. We're gonna see if we can have a worker chug away and get this done. Let's see if we can get it to work. As long as there's no, like, big cow pasture. Like, if this isn't a cow pasture, then it'll be fine. I find the contracts where the workers do the worst is when there's actual, like, cow equipment in there. For some reason, the whole field isn't recognized. It's like that for my field, the one I own with the meadow grass in it, and it's now checked out on 2 other fields that I've done contracts for. So it's just one of those, like, I just don't know if the fields want to play nicely when there's cow equipment in them as well. Just don't know. Let's see. Okay, so there's the field. I wonder if I can go in either direction, whether it's the north or the south. The northern road or the southern road? Ah, you know what? I'll go the northern road. Or, you know what? Hold on. Is this field here? Oh, it's an open... Oh! So it don't matter. Oh, hot diggity dog. I honestly wasn't expecting that. I was expecting another, like, closed-in pasture. Not just a wide open... You know, here you go. I almost want to invest in one of those factories right there. Either the firewood, the sawmill. You know, what are all there? Hold on. It's going to take a while because I don't have any money. Firewood production. So trees in and firewood out. And wood chips. The sawmill workshop. So this is one where it just takes stuff from... Okay, so this is... It takes from the small sawmill and then produces other things. The prefab walls and the timber frames. Okay. Okay. Let's see, this shoots it out towards the right, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. So we want this to go counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. That's how we want to do it. So, well, look at that. Counterclockwise. Boom, boom, boom. And then generate. And then go. What? Excuse you. No. I hate to break it to you, but that's clockwise. Counterclockwise goes to the left. Am I going crazy? Am I taking crazy pills? Wait. That said counterclockwise earlier, didn't it? Huh? And I'm not even on the field, so it's not going to register. Fine, fine, fine. Let's go there. Let's do that. Counterclockwise. Generate. Start the job. Oh my goodness. Oh my. What is happening here? What is actually happening? All right, now. Just start over. Start over. All right. Wait till my northern Louisiana map. That will be coming after the P. Ooh, now that one, Louisiana map there, ISG. I'll be honest with you, I'm excited to see what that one will be like. Considering how you made Forest Hills and the kind of swamplands there, you got some real good opportunities to do stuff with that. That's gonna be cool. Can't wait for that Pennsylvania map to come out. I just fixed the co-op to where it no longer breaks pricing menu. Also upgraded the pig barn to now have a built-in manure heap, nice, and modified flat bottom silos on the large cow farm. Oh, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. The silo is also now a massive multi-load and unload point silo. Oh, fancy dancy. Barkus, I think the AI has already been drinking for the... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's an understatement, Barkus. Big understatement. All right. Now, I think it's finally figuring things out. Maybe. All right, so while the worker is doing that, let's just keep chugging along, I guess. Let's see, so this is right down the road. The only thing about this specific set of equipment is that the header on it really is a bit too wide for the roads. And there's no like good trailing mechanism. Like it does come with the trailer that you can kind of set this thing up to utilize, but it's the whole chunk of equipment. So it just really travels really poorly down the road. Did I not go? Oh, there's a side gate over here. Alright, well. Aha, there's the gate. Oh no, am I going to be able to get this thing in? I am not going to be able to get this thing in. All right, hold on. Hiya! Just a little flick. Oh, goodness. Boom, boom, boom. And boop. And ka-chow. Let me go check that gate, make sure it's closed, because, yep, it opens into the field. Alright, so the worker is still going. This worker's starting. Alright, cool. Okay. We got a whole bunch of mowing contracts going. Uh, do, 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 do. What the heck? Poor ISG. We'll try again in a few minutes, ISG. Let's see. I'm about to upload an updated map file so you can check out the changes. And FYI, Farmland 48 has had a contractor come in and demo and rebuild the. Ooh, okay. You got my attention. I'll check that out. Alright, so drive this up towards the farm. That's where this needs to go. Alright, so why is this thing so wobbly? Holy cow. There we go. Like, this thing's really turny. So I ended up going to the store earlier today. Went to Walmart, and I had to go up there and get some caulking tools for the house here. And my wife, she's like, she's pointing around to all these different joints on the floor where the baseboard is starting to separate, because when they built the house, they didn't do a good enough job on the caulking. They use it. Whoa! What was that? It's that missing log. Decided to poke its head up and say hi. What was I saying? Oh, so she's pointing around all these like cracks in the caulking around the baseboards on the house, and she's like, "Well, while I'm gone, can you work on, repairing some of these?" Like, "Oh yeah, sure, that's no problem." So I ended up going to Walmart to pick up a few supplies and went to get a few tubes of caulk, and ended up going up there. And while I was up there, I saw the wildest thing. I don't know why this is a thing, but I'm driving down the road, and all of a sudden I see something that's coming towards me. And how do I describe this? Think back to when you were a child, right? And you wanted to be a ghost for Halloween. And you just take a blanket, right? And you just throw the blanket over top of you, maybe cut out some eye holes in the blanket, and you're good to go. There you are. You're a ghost for Halloween. Imagine that, but instead of just a white bed sheet, you have like a floral patterned, or at least it looked like a floral pattern, but some kind of patterned bed sheet with the eye holes cut out, and they're just riding down the road on a electric scooter, like one of those a little electric scooter. And I have no idea what I'm looking at. I'm just like, what? Like, I'm confused. I'm absolutely confused, because, I mean, how often do you see, it's a full-blown adult, in this white patterned bedsheet. And I'm just looking at it, just, that doesn't make any sense. And it's not like one of the what are they called, the burqa or whatever, like the Like, it's not like one of those, right? Like, I've seen those, and it wasn't that. Like, it was just like somebody just took a bed sheet and just threw it on top of them. And they're just driving down the road on a scooter with the whole, flapping in the wind. Oh, no! Ah! No, 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 no. Not cool. Not cool. Darn it. Not cool. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Sorry. Not cool. Not cool. Alright, I'm back. But, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So, just the whole, like, sheet just flapping in the wind kind of thing. And it's like, okay, but we're talking like an adult that's riding down the road like this. And I don't know what it was, why I saw, I'm confused. I was utterly confused. Alright, so we're going to try, you know what, let's do this. Let's do this. Hold on. We're going to collapse this back up. Pull right into the middle of the field, right? Now, okay. Like that. Counter. All right, there we go. This might be a better setup. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Jump over. Don't mow me. There. Come on, pull, pull, pull. See, this is why I wanted to go counterclockwise. It's because eventually, hopefully, they'll get unstuck. And what are you doing? What? Let me guess. You're not going to finish the contract. Wait, did I finish the contract already? Am I just doing all this because I do only have 2 contracts? Wait a minute. Is it complete? It's complete! Yay! Oh, crud. Well, that's a problem. There's seriously trees just planted right in the middle of the... Oh, it's all in the field, guys. Oh, really? Wow, that's annoying. Oh, let's see. Alright, well, at least that's going. Let's catch up with the chat. Once I make the final adjustments to the remaining crops that I want to adjust tomorrow and upload the file, you can feel free to do an early... Ooh, I can't wait. Let's see. Of course, Jonah won. Just my dang luck. And my pockets are empty once again. Ultra, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Says, hi there, all my friends. How's it going, Ultra? And he says, going good. So, Dave, have you looked at the mod I sent you? I have not had time yet. Delete all those trees. Yeah, right. That does sound like a good idea. All right, so now let's get to doing some other contracts because I feel like I'm even looking at those contracts. It's going to start going down. We got another bale wrap we could do. So I don't want to do another deadwood. It doesn't make sense to do a deadwood because that one didn't finish. I'd be fine with doing a deadwood if I had a sawmill or something to do with like a wood being an input. Green beans. What? Wait a minute. That isn't right. Hold on. That's not right. Alfalfa is not harvested with a grain header. Except on this map it is. What? Really? Is it input here? Clover's input. What? When did that happen? Is it still mowable? Is alfalfa just that different on this map? I mean, okay, let's do alfalfa, sure. Let's see. Up there at 58, that's over by the farm. I'm taking it down. La Coupe Cooperative. Yeah, look at this. They're all headers. They're all like regular header equipment. Can I have something besides a Mercedes to transport? There we go. Let's do this. We'll do the Massey. Oh, for crying out loud. And boop. And there it goes. Ah. All right, so yeah, let's just take this up. I have no earthly idea. I've literally never done alfalfa with a regular grain header before. So it makes me nervous that... And I just missed my turn. It just makes me nervous to even try it. Every time I've done a map with alfalfa, and it's mowable. Every single time. Oh no! Does that mean the clover field that I have right here, is that only used with a grain header? Oh, no. I have no clue. I have no idea. Alright, let's park you right there. That's one thing I really like about this map and the way it's set up is when you have a contract with a header and it puts the trailer out here, it's in the exact right position for you to be able to pick it up and go. Like, you don't have to sit there and fight with it. You don't have to sit there and, you know, get in position or put it on backwards, waiting for the auto snap to put it in the right position. Yes, these are all things that I do. Now what's blocking it? Is there another tree that it hit? Hold on. No. Really? Wait, wasn't I... What? Alright, come on. Finish the contract. 6. Okay. Are we going to get 2, or actually 3 whole mowing contracts done in one stream? We might. 99, 100, perfect. Complete. What about you? Are you going to finish? Let's see. There are now 4 to 5 mods associated with the PA map that will be coming as soon as standalone mods after map release. Nice. So testing has become ISG. Oh yes, done found several things and got them fixed. Still finding new stuff each day. Plus still have a lot of decos and stuff to add in various locations. Well, that's we do the testing. Shane, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic one so far. Happy 4th. We got Hey BDD. Let's see. All right, all caught up. And we got another mowing contract complete. Look at us go. We're actually on a roll, guys. I'm really I'm unjustifiably nervous about this contract. Is this a thing on other maps? I've never seen alfalfa and clover harvested with a harvester before. This is literally the first time. So every single time it's been a mowing. Like, it has the same interaction like with grass. Maybe because meadow grass is on here as well. Maybe they use meadow grass and then they just added alfalfa and clover as additional fruit types, which I really hope is not the case, because that's really going to mess me up something fierce, because I'm going to have a ton of extra cash just to lease out even the cheapest set of equipment. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see, because my whole plan was to mow that clover field right there that we just passed. That was my whole plan from the very beginning, was to mow it. And then once it's mowed, I can then turn around and put that into the production to make clover hay. Well, the problem with that now is that I can make the clover hay, but I'm going to have to spend a lot more money than I was planning on to lease out the equipment. I would have just leased out the Bednar Batwing again, because that is my favorite mower. Alright, well. Just give it a little boop. Wow. Wait. Wait. What is it putting down? Huh? Wow, that is really slow on the fill. Look at that. I'm only up to 120 liters. But what is it placing down on the ground? Alright, hold on. You can seed from alfalfa. My dad did that for many years, but the game could be goofy. My PMF has grass meadows, alfalfa, clover, vetch rye, green rye, all harvestable grass type fields. Yeah. Mower required, by the way, or forage harvester. I believe it's collecting some of the seed stuff and dropping grass behind it. The seeds are very tiny, or alfalfa is being... I'm really curious on what that is. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait, don't I... I do. I have my tractor with the front loader. Okay, hold on. We're testing this because we're just down the street. All right. Drop. I'm really curious, guys. Hold on. All right, here we go. Let's see if we... I think I can pick up from... I think I've got the mod in place that will let you pick up from other fields. Alfalfa hay? Really? That is wild. I mean, you're really not picking up much of anything. Why is it not? Why are you not picking up? Huh. This is literally blowing my mind, guys. Like, I've not seen this on any other map. This really kind of puts a hampering on what I was planning on doing. Huh. Like, this really messes me up. Like, really, really messes me up. This was not in the plans. How much is it going to take? Even the cheap one there is... Might have to download some mods. Might have to install that Forshrit. Or wait, no, the Forshrit wasn't really that cheap compared. There's a couple other harvesters that are relatively cheap. They don't have a ton of space in them, but I mean, for this kind of collection rate, we're only up to 300. I'm going to be able to fit this whole field in just one harvesting. I feel like something else is wrong, guys. I feel like something's wrong. Oh, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm being paranoid, but... I'm not used to seeing this. I guess we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Well, no. So it does make sense. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't make sense in like the like applications of things. It's just it's not making sense based on the mechanics that I'm used to. Up until this point, I've never dealt with alfalfa like this. So it's just one of those that I'm worried that something else is going wrong. And so far on this map, there's been a lot of things that I've run into that's been going wrong. And it's starting to remind me of when I was playing on Hills of Tuscany back on FS22. And it's like, oh, well, this thing's busted, you know, just add one more thing to the list, one more thing. And eventually I had to abandon that entire series because it was the death of 1,000 cuts. That's how I always described it. It's just the map just kept breaking on itself over and over and over again the more and more I played on it. And I would always constantly discover new broken stuff. And I'm not saying this is broken, I'm worried that it's broken. Like I said, I'm worried, like, the contracts just seemed really kind of squishy on this map. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll keep on plugging along, and hopefully everything kind of works out to where we want it to. I mean, I'll put it to you this way. As long as we get the contract up to 80% after the entire harvesting phase, then that'll at least tell me that the harvesting portion is accurate. Now, whether the proportions are accurate, that's the next phase. That's the delivery phase. So we're going to take this in kind of like a two-step approach. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. I think it's a new game mechanic, especially if you're harvesting in October. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just one of those where I'm optimistically cautious, but this really does throw a huge wrench in my plans on the other clover field, because you can see clover is a input into these. So I might have to use this little thing just to make this work. I don't know. Maybe this little guy here, the 4x2. $3,000. I mean, yeah, I can make that work. I might have to. Because at this point, I've got nothing else. I mean, I've got it planted. It's growing. It's in almost its last stage, actually. But what I was also banking on, which really stinks, is the regrowth factor. Now that this is a actual crop and not a mowable crop, does that mean that it won't regrow after this? It probably won't. So I'd have to plow it out. Well, not even plow it out. I have to direct drill it out because precision farming. And from there, just kind of go from there. I don't know. I have no clue what to do right now. I'm so befuddled. Look at this. We got 2 whole headlands. We have less than 1,000 liters of product. That's what's scaring me, is the amount of product that we're picking up. We shall see. Now see, hold on. That's the other thing I need to look at too. That just dawned on me. Okay, now see, look at that. Look. Clover is there. I see alfalfa silage. Silage. Is that the alfalfa right there? What is that symbol there? Hold on. Yeah, there's alfalfa right there. The big alfalfa. Why didn't I see it here? There's alfalfa hay. Okay, see, there's alfalfa hay. I see the symbol there. You can see the symbol for alfalfa hay is right down here. I don't see alfalfa as a input, but I see clover as an input. Clover silage. Huh. So weird. Okay. All right. You know what? Enough worrying, just doing. It's time to do. We'll figure it out along the way. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know. Jonah's trying to take all my bushels. So he tries to take from you, and then you just go ahead and it's like, okay, let's enter that fight. Mortal Kombat! Dun 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 dun. Fight. Of course he did. Poor ISG. And of course, the expected result.
At Lonnie Jaw and
Lonnie with the member chat says, Happy 4th of July. Hope everybody is doing good. Second B-Day. Oh, yeah. Yeah, how's it going, Lonnie? Hope you're having a fantastic one so far. Happy 4th of July to you. Happy 4th to all the Americans out there. As you can see, as long as it's going to stay up there, I'm trying to keep it up there. But Old Glory in the background there. Oh, hey, stop. Put it there you go. Oh, there you go, don't you know? Let's see. Doing good today. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Awesome. I won some bushels. Good job, ISG. You'll lose it here in about 5 minutes. There might be an intro for you on Agribusiness Tomorrow. There, ISG, and how you weren't insane prior to the introduction of bushels. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm shocked in how little the yield is on this crop. Out of town, just wanted to say hi and happy 4th. Second, everyone. All right there, bud. Glad that you're able to stop in and say hi. Of course you call me out like that. I'm sorry, bud. I can see it now. The intro. Oh, man. He wasn't crazy before the introduction of bushels, but now he's full-blown insane. Of course I'm talking about. I might use that one tomorrow. Oh. I had another one all planned out, too, for tomorrow. But now I might change it up. Call an audible. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for tomorrow now. Although it does put us one day closer to Monday, which means work again, and I've rather enjoyed my 3-day weekend. Miss the wife and kiddos like the Dickens, but I'll be home tomorrow. Let's see, we're up to 50%. It's going down too. It's going down too. Are you kidding me right now? All right, look, I'm going to save myself the effort because watch. Watch the number up in the top right-hand corner, 51%. I'm going to have to set up all of the contracts. Yeah, see? 50. Right there. 50%. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just stop doing the contract. Well, no. You know what? We'll simulate like we did the work. We'll get it to its final destination. And then we'll do the payout. We'll do the manual payout. That's how I'm going to be able to rationalize, at least to myself, that, hey, we did the work, we delivered it, we did everything we were supposed to do, but the game broke. It won't let me complete the contract, but here we go anyways. Yeah, back down to 50. All right, so moving forward, contracts had to be done by the workers. That's the only way I've been able to complete contracts that are like harvest based. So that's it. That's what we're gonna have to do from now on. Harvest based contracts are going to be done with the workers. So mowing contracts, harvester contracts, anything to do with getting either mowing or harvesting is going to be done with the worker. So at least we can get the contract, because I don't like to do the manual workaround that we're doing. It's fine, it works, but it's so annoying. Now, what I'm going to be curious about too, after delivering this, am I going to get the completed amount of delivery? Am I going to deliver what it expects me to deliver? Which, speaking of which, doesn't it tell me how much it expects me to deliver? 1,800. Okay, yeah, see that? Look down at the bottom right there. It does tell me 1,800 liters. So, okay, this is proportional. This is, okay, that's good at least. At least that part of the contract is not broken. So that's good. So I'll be able to deliver, get whatever payout is going to be for the overage. Man, oh, I just thought of that. Holy smokes. Is the payout that I'm going to get, or not the payout, is the amount of clover I'm going to get going to be this little amount of clover? I don't know. Okay, so I was supposed to deliver 1,800 liters of clover, and I've got 1,879. So, very, very small amount of clover. This is literally the smallest yielding product. Well, I guess we'll see. What to do with my trailer? There's my trailer. Hey, I want to see it. Let me see the alfalfa. Parkour! That's not alfalfa. Alright, come on, Massey. Fire up. So, 52%. Alright, where am I taking this thing? South? Alright, let's get it there. Let's get the payout. For the, what, 79 liters? It should pay me for at least after the overage. And then we'll see what the payout amount is for the contract and go from there. That's just so silly that you have to take these levels of precautions. Is anybody else aware of any of these kind of issues on the Mechet? Le Mechet? Is anybody else aware? Like, I know that there's been, like, news that there's issues. Like, I know Mr. Sealy P had those issues that we were discussing yesterday. Has anybody else had any other issues? Has anybody else been playing on this map? I'm really curious at this point if I'm the only one, if it may be some kind of mod conflict that I've got going on. and just not aware of it. But I haven't experienced this on any other map. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 other maps going. I've yet to experience this level of insanity with my games. So I don't know. I don't know. All right, where am I going with this? Les cooperative. Let's tag that. Is this sell point here? Tag. It's the only sell points. It's got to be this one. Lavrasian? What'd you call me? Okay, so it'll pay me $28.53, right? It's gonna it shouldn't penalize me. So let me put that in. $28.53, right? So we gotta cancel it. Oh, it's gonna charge me $1,200. So let's add that $1,200 back in plus $1,299. All right, so I need a payout of $4,152. So let's collect that. We spent that, but now we go here. We add 4152. There we go. We got paid for the contract. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let's catch up with the chat there. Let's see. I think I left off with Jonah says he's an insane gambler now. Ken, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic one so far. So remembered about using the harvester then. I mean, figured it out. Maybe you have to collect it to make it go up. I mean, I don't think so. Maybe... I don't think so, because it was a completely different product, Jonah. So it's one of those that maybe that's the case. Do, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic one so far. 421 says, had to stop playing this map because the harvest issues and sowing issues too. All the contracts suck because I love yeah, it does. It sucks so bad. Because this is a lovely map. This is a lovely, lovely map. I'm hoping that MA7 Studios is working towards fixing this. Wait a minute. Did it just leave all the hay? I mean, it's not my hay. I'm not going to take it, but I will put it back on the ground. I could be that guy because I installed all the right mods to go around and collecting all the spoils, but no. I'm gonna be a nice guy. I'm gonna play by, I mean, at least a relatively loose set of rules. I've found I don't know if you've had this same experience, but I found that if you have workers working on the contracts, that it works fine. That's what I've been experiencing so far, at least. I'm going to try and test that theory once again. Oh, why does that keep changing? I want to do green beans. That takes too long. No, I don't want to do the tedding. That's like, if it's less than $1,000, I don't even want to be bothered. The Deadwood contract, I couldn't find that last Deadwood. So I don't want to try this one, especially on the same exact property. I'm going to add some more. Spraying contracts. Was having issues with spraying, so I'm not going to do that. Carrots, green beans. I mean, we could try a hoeing contract. Why not? Let's see. Only way to fix harvest issues was to make the fields perfect with dev to finish contracts without penalty. Workers did good. So yeah, it's one of those where if you can get the workers to actually do the work without you intervening, I was experiencing that they were actually finishing the contracts. That's been my experience up until this point. I mean, I don't mean for this to come off the way it might sound. I'm glad I'm not the only one experiencing this, that it's not just a me issue, that this is a map issue. It sucks, and but it's one of those where at least I don't have to sit there and hunt and peck through all my mods to make sure that's not a mod issue that I've got to fight and figure out. So that's a real shame, because you're right. You're 100% right. This is an amazing map, a wonderful map, and I would love to see this pushed out to a proper state. It's a shame. That's a real shame. I don't know. Whoa. Easy there. We'll see. We'll see how things go from here. Any kind of harvesting or collecting contract, I'm going to just let the worker do it. Or do like what I've been doing is, I'll just do the work, do the delivery, and then go from there. So, I mean, that's all I got. That's all I got at this point. Let's see if the hoeing, because the weeding contracts aren't working either. So I'm curious to see if the hoeing contracts is going to give me issues as well. Wow. Hey, easy. Come on. Oh, four-wheel steer. That's why. Four-wheel steer. It always comes to bite me. Okay, here, let's do this. Pull out into the middle here. Let's do this. Boop. That. Bam, bam, bam. Boop. And start. All right, let's see what they do. Like I said, if it's workers, they tend to be fine. Let's see. PWR double. Words are hard. PWRR. Wow, there we go. Power. Case tractors with tracks instead of tires is the only time workers have chased their tails gone in circles. Okay, cool. So at least this is working. So we'll let that worker do their thing. Yes, sucks took time to AD course to map 2. Oh, no. You did all that too? Aww. Yeah, the way it was going about was finish work, fix money on the back. Yeah, that's literally what I'm doing too. That's literally what I'm doing. So that's all I can think of doing at this point, right? Is but anyways, PWRR. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Just rock and rolling, trying to make this map work as best as we can get it to work. Oh my goodness. Check something here real quick. All right, good to go there. All right. So we're trying to get to the no, it's not even the next month. I mean, next month the cover crop will be done. But got meadow grass. So meadow grass, they ain't gonna be ready anytime soon. So, oh man, clover is not going to be harvestable until March. Oh, that stinks. What about meadow grass? When is that? This is the last month to harvest it, and it's not ready yet. Oh man, can I harvest it in its current stage? Up here. I don't think it's harvestable in this stage, is it? It's still growing. Yeah, the way up are going about is good. The way finish work and fix money. Yeah, I read that already. FYI, Providence and Worcestershire Railroad, PWRR, not some L33T. Oh, Leet speak. For more power. Ah, gotcha. Okay, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Do I try... Do I try and harvest this in its current state? I don't think I can, so I don't want to just go and lease out equipment. I can just spend my time working these contracts for now. So meadowgrass, earliest I can harvest would be February. We'll see what growth state it's in February. It might reduce back a few, or it might just stall out here at 3. So I think it's at 3. Clover is not going to be harvestable until March. Yeah, March. Dang. Dang, 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 dang. Well, that throws a big old wrench into the organization here. Huh. Alright, well. Yeah, I guess all we can do is do contracts. That's it. That's all we got. So let's just, I guess, buckle down and do it. So yeah, you'll see here exactly what I'm talking about there, about that do is we get this piece of equipment out there. If I set the harvester up, and as long as the harvester, or I'm sorry, the worker, as long as the worker can do it unencumbered, like as long as I don't do the work, then that reverse counter doesn't start to take effect. The moment I start to intervene and actually do the work, it just starts rolling back the percentages. So we're gonna see. I mean, well, it's not even we'll see. I've seen this happen multiple times. So I'm confident that this is gonna finish as long as I'm not doing the work for it. Oof, this thing goes slow. Does sound good though. Let's see. You can try to harvest meadow grass. Nothing will happen. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is though, is I'd have to lease out some equipment to do it. And if I were to lease it out and then try and collect it and nothing happens, then I'm just wasting that money. So I don't want to take the risk with only having, less than 70K of spending, $1,000 on leasing, and then it turns out it's a complete waste. If I had $300,000 or $600,000, I'd blow that money all day, all night, and wouldn't lose an ounce of sleep over it. But we're in a completely different situation here. Alright, so... open the gate. Alright, set them up in the middle. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4. Counter. Yes. Go. Let's go close that gate because it's going to be in the way. Alright. What was that? I'm just going to do a big old swoop-de-doo. All right, well, at least that contract's done. The hoeing contract, so that's good. All right, so we'll just leave them alone. Let's do this cultivating. I don't want to do the Ford. The Ford takes forever because of the gear shifting. Let's do this one. Any weights? No, no weights. All right. This is right out behind us here, too. So that's cool. And this way. Super close. Right there. Generate. Go. There we go. Let's see. Same thing happened to Mr. Sealy P. Yeah. Yeah. So it's good to know that, like I said, it's not just me. I feel bad for saying it like that, but it does make me feel better that it's not just a local issue, that it's a global issue, even though, like I said, it feels icky to say it like that. Almost sounds selfish, I guess. Where am I going now? 123. We'll go this way. Oh, that's driveway. All right, so if we can keep building up some bucks, I might do another delivery contract. I'm going to refrain from deadwoods. Like I was saying earlier, I just don't see the point in doing a deadwood contract if I can't utilize the deadwood trees in a production point somewhere. Alright, right up here. I'll just plow through it. Don't bark at me, dogs. Okay. So that's good. Do some some fertilizing here too, I guess. We'll get that done. Yeah, we'll set up the last cultivator. Yep, wait there. Alright, same directions we were just going in. There we go. Oh. Alright, let's get this next worker all set up and good to go. And then my dog is whining at me, so I'm going to go ahead and let her outside. It's actually right around that time that she would want to go out. So we'll get this delivered, get the worker going. I'll do like what I did yesterday and just turn off the camera. And then mute the mic, let them out real quick. Alright, so this way. You can see why he got so mad with the map. Plus, you can see what was loving. Yeah, oh yeah. No, I absolutely love the map, and it's frustrating that this stuff is happening. I mean, very, very frustrating. Like, it's driving me nuts to have to sit there and come up with all these, like, different methods of how to just get paid for a contract. And you guys saw right from the very beginning, I was like, oh, you know what, if it's, you know, if I'm not doing the job, if I'm not collecting the contract, I'm just not going to pay myself, I'm just going to make myself even. And I had to, like, completely change that around. Like, no, I'm doing the work, I'm getting the job done, I'm paying the worker to do the work in some cases, and just not getting a payout for it. So it's like, no, I can't keep going down that method. I've got to get the money for it. This is smaller. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and leave you with the worker running around doing their thing, and I will be right back. And I'm back. Helps to hit the mute button too. So, let's see. PWRR. He lost the whole game. Yeah, lost the whole thing. And it's such a shame. I absolutely can't stand it when that happens. I've had it happen to me, and it's really hard. Especially because, like, as a content creator, you're making a series or you're doing whatever, you're doing live streams, whatever you're doing, you inevitably get those people who are following you because of the map that you're on, not just because of you and your personality, but that's a part of it, obviously. But they're also following you because they're invested in what's going to happen on that specific map. And they may or may not follow you to the next one, kind of thing. So it's really tough. I had that happen to me, that same exact scenario with Hills of Tuscany when I was on that one. Like I said, the map of Death of a Thousand Cuts. And as I was playing it, I was loving that map. I thought it was an amazing, amazing map. And I got maybe about 8 to 10 episodes in, and by that time, everything was starting to go wrong. Everything was breaking. Everything was just kind of rolling downhill. And it got to a point to where I'm like, all right, I'm sorry, guys. I can't access the save file anymore. This is when I was on console. I can't access the save file. I can't remove mods from it. I can't do X. I can't do Y. Like, all this stuff is just, it makes it untenable for me to continue the series. And I felt horrible for it. And I saw my retention from going from that series to the next series just dropped. Like, I was, doing pretty good in the analytics for that particular series, and moved on to the next series immediately following that, and it was just like a stone. Now, eventually, things started to kind of level out, but it was still well below what I was doing on that. So it's just one of those. It's a real shame, and I feel for other content creators like a Mr. Sealy P who has to make that judgment call, because I've had to do it too, to be like, okay, I'm sorry, everybody. There's no, and look, most, I would say 99.999% of the people out there are like, hey, ooh, whoops, hey, we get it. We understand this is beyond your control. There's nothing you can do. And they'll tag along to whatever, because they're following you, kind of thing. But there are those people out there who are following you and the map that you're on and want to kind of go along those routes. So it's a shame. It's a shame when it happens. It's a shame when it can kind of clash with the audience and all that. So it's a bummer. It really does suck. Let's see. No, just the map. Mr. CLP did a test on Riverbend Springs. Yeah, it worked. Yeah, so it was just the map. Let's see. All I can say is to go watch Mr. CLP's video on the matter. Make up your own mind. Yeah, no, so I have a feeling. Well, I didn't watch the whole video. I was basically getting the gist of what he was saying. I made it about halfway through, and then I had to go work on other things. But we discussed it yesterday, and I believe somebody had said, might have been you, Ken, saying how he tried to undo all of his mods, load it up, it was still failing, did everything that he possibly could, it was still failing no matter what it was that he did. So it's a real bummer, like, that he lost the entire save file. Let's see. Okay, yep, they're still going. They're still going. They're still going. All right, cool. So, I don't know. It's just, it sucks. It really does suck. Let's see. Let's keep on stacking on the workers. Now, bale wrapping we can do on our own. Those are ones we can do. So let's do it. And let me put my headphones back on. There we go. Oh, hey. Let's turn around. Spin! Alright, where am I going? Oh, all the way up there. Okay, cool. Over by the farm. So yeah, just let the puppers out and then grab myself a little quick bite to eat on top of it. So, all good to go there. So let's see. Wrap some more bales. We'll get that completed. Then... Oh, hey, hey! There's a pole there. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. I was just commenting on the wonderful placement of poles as I was driving on by them. And nothing happened. Worst bale wrapper in the game. The machine or the person handling the machine there, Ken? Which one are you talking about? Alright, so that first mowing contract is almost done. They're following suit. The machine. Okay, good. Good, good, good. I don't mind it. It's not my first choice to use this specific bale wrapper, but I'd much rather have the telehandler with the crappier bale wrapper than the, in my opinion, crappier tractor that has to go through all those manual gear shifts and a better wrapper. Oops, turn. So that's how I kind of rationalize it in my brain. Don't go running off on me. Okay. Contract finished. Yeah, see? So, just as I was saying, as long as you put a worker on the contracts, which sucks because you got to pay the worker, and if you're releasing the equipment, you're releasing out the equipment as well, but at least you can finish a contract. At bare minimum, you get to finish. So, I'm okay with that as being my alternative rather than trying to do the work myself, figuring it all out on the back end. Inevitably, I'm not going to figure out all the kinds of ins and outs from the back end kind of thing. So, one of those where I'd much rather just have the worker do it and get paid accurately than sit there poke and prod and guess. Hey, get back here. Huh. My mod that tells me the pitch and angle of the implement is not turned on for some reason. Maybe it's because it's the least set of equipment? I don't see why that would make a difference. Anyways. One thing that I want to check. So I got a decent amount of hay. Continuing to make more. Actually, thinking of which, All out of grass. Okay, cool. So let's keep on wrapping these bales. Let's keep on working. I guess I'll figure out what happens after next month. We're going to be skipping over the month here soon. Lee, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic one so far. Happy 4th. Oh. Get that out of my way. There we go. So, Lee, you were here yesterday for the streams. The shenanigans are continuing to happen here on the game. Ran into some issues with the contracts again, and finding out that seems to be a more like overall issue with the map rather than just a issue with myself or the mods themselves. On top of all that, started this stream off real strong by delivering even more trees to the wrong location. So, yeah. That was a thing. Let's see. I felt Mr. CLP's heartbreaking because it felt like he let us down, even though it was... Well, yeah, and that's... I mean, you hit it right on the head there, Ken. It is heartbreaking. It is. I know exactly how he was feeling about that, because you do feel a sense of disappointment, because you do feel like you're letting everybody down, especially those who are, you know, actively following your content, actively commenting, doing all that stuff. Like you can tell when something that you're doing is really hitting with a lot of people, because you get to see the feedback, you get to see the people talking and all that stuff. So when you see that, you feel bad when it's like, hey, this is outside of my control. And I felt the same exact way when I had to bail on Hills of Tuscany. I felt the exact same way. So I know exactly how he's feeling. And yeah, it's just a terrible, terrible feeling. Because not only that, but it's a multiple layers of feeling bad, right? Because, yeah, of course you feel bad for the audience, but then you feel bad because you're sitting there, and when you're making a series like that, you come up with all these plans like, okay, this is where I want the series to go. I want to be able to implement this. I want to be able to do that. I want to, you know, have this set of equipment, that set of equipment. Like, you want to be able to do all this stuff, and you plan it out meticulously. You know, at least I do, and I'm sure other creators like Mr. CLP does as well. So it's one of those that you kind of have both a general idea of how you're going to get from point A to point B, but you also start to plot and plan it out as the series is going. So you have like 2 or 3 like episodes built into your brain prior to actually recording, kind of thing. So it's just one of those that when that kind of goes up in smoke, you see all that effort and all that work that you put in just kind of go up in flames. And yeah, it sucks, because, like I said, it's not like to make an episode. It's not like we just hop on and be like, okay, we're just gonna turn on the game and just start talking, kind of thing. Like there's a fair deal of thought, and especially somebody like Mr. CLP. You know, I know he, you know, plots out his episodes, how he wants to kind of start them, end them, where he wants the series in general to go, you know, kind of stuff like that. So it's one of those that to see all that effort go up in flames, it stinks. It absolutely stinks. Did I? What? What? Hey, no. Why do I keep doing that? All right, let's get... There we go. Let's see. Yes, it was. At least you know it's not your fault. I mean, yeah, it's one of those that It definitely sucks. I mean, it's still, it doesn't make anybody feel any better. Myself, Mr. Seeleby, or anybody else who goes through that kind of stuff, it doesn't make us feel any better knowing it's not our fault. We know it's not, in this case, but it's just, there's our disappointment, there's all of your guys' disappointment, and, you know, nobody wants to have to go through that. Sucks. But, you know, hopefully, wait. What? Oh, okay, I see where I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go south of the river. Okay, yep. Okay. I mean, ultimately, the biggest problem when it comes to, like, us as content creators, like Mr. C, and look, I keep saying us and talking like we're at the same level or something. We're not. We're not at all. You know, I'm not on his level. He is like I might be, you know, talking out of turn for kind of you know, implying how he would feel or anything like that, but I mean, just based on my experiences and whatnot, I would imagine that's how he'd feel, and I would imagine, like, I knew how I felt, so it might be a little bit of projection from my end, but let's see. Had a blast last night. Sorry for making. I mean, I guess worse things have happened to me than me, you know, keeling on over from laughter. So I mean, don't worry about it. Oh man, good times though. Good times. Let's see. So it looks like I make a left here. Okay. Oh yeah, there it is, right in front of me. Cool. That works out good. Oh, hey, there's a bale. Get over here. I feel like Scorpion with this thing. We were talking about Mortal Kombat earlier with Jonah and ISG getting in their duels. Mortal Kombat! Fight. That was such a good game series. Adult grape juice? I don't know about all that. Let's see. Mr. CLP just started to make adult grape juice. Oh, gotcha. I must have missed it. What happened to Mr. C? Oh, we were talking about him losing out in his save file for this map, the Mechet. Mr. CLP was playing on the map and it broke on him. Like myself, he has on console. Okay, thank you, Ken. And yes, good times. 100%. Absolutely 100%. Alright, so like I said, the one thing that I found, if anybody is curious about this map and been hearing all the kind of negatives about the contracts and stuff, I've found that if you hire the workers, that the contracts do and will finish. So be okay with just using workers and it's okay. Like at the end of the day, it works out. So I'm at least glad I figured that out, and it looks like it's affecting all the harvesting, mowing, like basically anything where you need to change the soil type, seeding, like every single contract basically across the board is affected. So be okay with utilizing workers and you'll be okay. In this case, because it's a baling contract, it's one of those where not having workers is acceptable and it finishes the contract. So I think like if there's a distinct number of items to be utilized, well then it works fine. finished. Bam. This thing's still plugging away. Awesome. All right, so 84,000. So we went. Whoops, that's not the screen I want. Oh yeah, look at that. We went from like negative $20,000 in the month. Now we're at a positive, and that's actually not too bad. Like 26,000 sold wood, fertilizer costs, seed cost, 6,000 wage payments. Yeah, so we're having to pay ourselves in funky manners, at least before I kind of discovered across the board that the workers are going to solve the issue. So we've been paying ourselves in real funky ways, but we're starting to kind of hit the groove. We're starting to figure out how to best utilize this map. So that's okay. Let's see. BDD, I thought you were going to join Farmer Donkey on his stream this morning. Was I? Uh-oh. Was I supposed to join? I don't remember him asking. Hold on. Let me, Let's see. Attic, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic one so far. Over on the Mean Green. Let's see. Let me... Do. Okay, we'll see what he says. I legit, I do not remember that whatsoever. So if I hope I didn't no call no show on him. I mentioned something about it last night. Did I? Man, I really hope that I honestly don't remember, Lee. My memory, my memory is getting so bad. I hope he wasn't expecting me to be there and that I just didn't no call no show on him. I legit do not remember. I'll feel terrible if I did. All right. Oh, you know what? There's actually two things now I need to do. So I adjusted the contract so that the field work complete would be lower. So I'm going to change that back to what it was, or what kind of what it should be, quote unquote. There we go. Let's do some fertilizer contracts. You know what? Yeah, we'll do this one. Let's do that. There we go. Is it just me, as it feels like this fertilizer box is huge for this tractor? Is there any good good equipment to buy that's used? Buffle. Buffle. What is that? I don't remember this. I don't remember this particular set of equipment? Forage wagon? Looks like a forage wagon. Doesn't show up under forage wagons. Wouldn't be a baler. No. Why don't I remember that set of equipment? The buffle? What is this thing? It looks like a forage wagon, but with a belt system on it. I don't remember this thing at all. Well, for some reason it says it takes bales and all the forage stuff, so I don't know. I don't know. Memory, what's that? Apparently something I lost a long time ago. I don't think he's worried about it, BDD. TGG and McGarrett were helping him. Mama Bear and a few others were in chat. Ah, gotcha. It sure looks big. Let's see. Hi to Jonah. Let's see. I love this map still. Let's see. Geez, Dave, I'm 60 years old and I have better memory than you. Plus, what makes it worse is you're in the early 40s. Yes, that's why it worries me. It legitimately worries me. Like, I do not remember that at all. I don't have any recollection of even being invited to come onto the stream. Oh, crap. Well, we overbought. We're going to have some pallets for a while. Well, guess we might as well move these out of the way. I am strong like bull. Can lift a whole pallet by myself. Who needs a forklift? Uh-oh. I just heard the first firework for the day. Oh, hey. Mine. Let's move this out of the way, too. There. Alright, where am I going? Oh. Well, shoot, that's going to be easy. Everything's right next to each other. Alright, so guess first we'll go this way. And then we'll go north from here to 28, then to 46, then to 47. Yes. I like it. This thing looks enormous for this little tractor. Like, can you imagine all the weight over the rear axle of this little AB tractor? Like, I don't think that even the front weight is enough to keep this thing actually under control. I call shenanigans on physics on this. Alright, so yeah, just on the other side of this little creek here, to the right. Right across the street from my little field. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. This. Alright. Yeah, you were just throwing it around to BDD. Didn't mean to worry you. Like I said, yeah, no, like I said, I doubt that anybody's upset or anything. Yeah, fireworks already. Like I said, people love to hear their money go boom. Woohoo, Jonah! Let's see. How's this looking? Ah. Nope. Wrong. Wrong. It's plowing. He's rolling. Mulched soil. Nitrogen. There we go. This thing really does chuck out the fertilizer. All right. Should be doing the catwalk with that thing, right? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, go, 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 go. It's going to miss out on all this stuff back here if I didn't intervene. So I'm hoping that if I just plug through this real quick. Oh, this little tractor just cannot handle it. So it does have a different work mode. And perfect. Okay, cool. Oh. Nice. There we go. Come on. I know you're towing way more than what you're rated for, but stop using that as an excuse and just get the job done. There we go. Get out of my field, pigs! So let's see. It's almost 5 o'clock. Oh, it's quarter after 5 now. I might, after these... Come on. You can do it. Power! Power! There it goes. I might go and cook up some dinner real quick after this. After these contracts, I might hop off for a little bit, cook some dinner, and then hop back on maybe a little bit later on tonight. Alright, let's see how this one looks. Alright, there it goes. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to go whip up some dinner after these contracts here. Maybe get a little work done that I got to do real quick. And hop back on here later tonight. Keep on getting some stuff done. The only thing that's driving me nuts about these courses is not getting up into these corners, and it's not going to complete the contract if it doesn't. We're just going to create a little environmental hazard by chucking some fertilizer into the river. The trout has a third eye. It's still good. It's still good. Yep, there's more fireworks. I heard a rapid fire in succession there. Gotta love it. Dogs are gonna be hating life, but... Alright, there we go. I actually saw a Facebook post this morning, and it actually kind of upset me. I'm gonna talk about it here. It was a Facebook post, and it was essentially, oh, it's the 4th of July, and da-da-da, there's fireworks. But don't forget about the doggos. Like, oh, man, they're starting early this year. I don't know if y'all can hear that coming through. I don't see it spiking on the recording equipment, so I don't think you can. But but it was essentially like, hey, basically guilting you, because the picture they showed, it showed like a person like hugging their dogs, and it's like, oh, they're so afraid. And it's like, okay, look, you're trying to guilt people into not doing fireworks and not having a celebration because of you and your dogs. Like, again, I get it. I've got 2 dogs too, and I hate that they go through it. I hate they get so anxious and whatnot. I would never, ever try to manipulate or make people feel guilty for celebrating the 4th of July anytime, let alone on the half centennial. Because of my dogs. I would never, that would never cross my mind in a million years to sit there and to put a post out there and said, oh, but think of the doggies. Like, the doggies will be fine. The dogs will be fine. They're going to feel a little bit shaken up for a little while, but they're going to sleep just fine. There we go. Yeah, sure enough. They're starting early. Holy smokes, what is it? It's 5:18 my time. Look at that. $81,000. Oh, awesome, awesome. All right, so I can't... Yeah, there's nothing that's entirely pressing to do at the moment. We can do the plowing contract with our equipment. The spraying we can't do at all. I'm not even going to bother even trying that again. Every spraying contract I've done has not ended right. You know what? We'll do this one more. We'll do one more of these contracts real quick. Make sure we send it to the right firewood production. We'll transport this real fast. After this one, we'll be good to go. Let's see. Anytime, what time? I'm just guessing. Maybe around 7:30 is when I'm just guessing. I've got to, like I said, I'm going to cook some dinner, and at the same time, I'm going to get some things done around the house, because the wife and kids are going to be home tomorrow, and it's going to be the perfect opportunity to get it done. So I'm just guessing, like 7. I don't suspect being on any later than 8 o'clock. We'll put it that way. But between like 7:30 my time, so it's I'm in Eastern Standard. I'm not sure what time zone you're in there, Lee, but yeah, 7 to 8 o'clock, somewhere in that ballpark. Normally I try to put out like notifications and stuff for everybody, so it's, hey, I'm gonna be on at this time, because things have been like just so shooting from the hip here lately. I'm just basically hopping on without notifications. So if you keep an eye out, between 7 to 8 o'clock Eastern, should be able to catch me pretty early on. Let's see. So there's a tree there. Guys, Guys, I found a tree! It's right there, and guess what? It doesn't move! Physics, right? I found the immovable object! Oh, man. Now, only if I was an unstoppable force. Nope. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, you're in Central? Okay. So, yeah, so for you, it'd be what, like 6 to 7? Because you'd be an hour behind? I live in the future, but apparently Ken lives more in the future. Like a lot in the future. I'm still waiting for that lotto number there, Ken. There we go. All right, so that... Bam. The fish crew legs come looking for you as 7 eyes. Wonder why my trout tastes so weird. Now I know who to blame. No. It's not me. I'm not owning up to that one. Nope. Right, Ken? I can't hear them, but boom, boom, boom. There will always be a group of party people celebrate BDD. It's crazy world. Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, like I said, I'm not exaggerating. For where I live, it's going to sound like a war zone for every bit of from like sundown until about 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, it gets ridiculous around here. Like I said, I genuinely feel bad for my dogs. I really feel bad for them. You know, going back to that kind of Facebook post, but I would never, ever would I be like, guys, come on, chill out. Even with it like going on to be so late in the evening kind of thing. Like, I'd be more concerned about my kids getting woken up by the fireworks than anything else. But, I don't know, that's just me. Hi, cows. Bye, cows. Alright, come on, baby. Let's get this delivered. Wait a minute. Okay, good. It does stop right there. I picked up all the logs right here, and I saw this little road right here. I'm like, there is not a road that leads right up to the logs right up there. There's not. Thankfully, there's not. I got you, Dave. Thanks, Joan. I appreciate it. But you don't live in the future, so I can't take your numbers as trustworthy. How absolutely ridiculous would it be if somebody actually played those numbers, turned around and won? I would officially say that we lived in the upside down if that happened. That level of craziness. All right, there we go. Bam. There we go. All right, catching up with the chat here real quick, and then I think we're going to go ahead and sign off. Let's see. We got... hour ahead of me. I'll keep checking Central Time. We got Dave. If you ever get time, I'd like to come down sometime, visit in the North. Oh, you're in North Florida. Heck yeah, man. If you're ever in the Tampa area, let me know. Let's see. Ken says, that's Dave's live stream is always a day behind me. Exactly. Tree jump out. Yeah. Thankfully that wasn't the case this time. We got it there, safe and sound. Where you can, yes, he's in New Zealand. Yeah, he lives way in the future. I got you, Dave. 55, 67, 89, 45, 11, and 97. Make that 67. Hey, now. That's why past Dave keeps asking about the lotto numbers. Exactly. I'll take 5%. Hey. I'd happily give 10% if that played out. Only 5%. I'd ask for 7. And like I'd happily give 10. If somebody magically somehow gave me, they were not able for one reason or another, able to have their own ability to have the Powerball numbers, but they can give it to me, and then all they want is a cut, 10%. Have at it. Have at it at that point. Oh man. All right, everybody. They're here. Oh man. Anyways, had a blast with y'all here today. Been on for a few hours and looking to do some more here in a few more. So I will be back on, like I said, I'm hoping sometime between 7 to 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So be on the lookout for any notifications from this channel, and we'll hop back on. We'll have ourselves a good old time. Hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, please show them about liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing. The shows you're engaged with this channel, enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Take care.
Pull up a chair with BDD. Let's play loud. Let's play loud. Yeah. Kick off the cam. Pull up a chair, y'all come gather round from everywhere. He's got stories to tell and games to play. Living life one stream one day. He's talking highs and lows and in between. The real life bitch you ain't never seen. It's more than games, it's how we vibe. This is BDD and let's play live. So let's play live. Come on in tonight. Roll with the good times, keep it feeling right. Laughs and stories, side by side. Come hang with BDD on Let's Play Live. He's laying it out just how it goes, from gaming wins to life's little blows. It's a porch-like glow, that southern charm where community's the beating heart. He's talking highs and lows and in between. The real life bitch you ain't never seen. It's more than games, it's how we vibe. This is BDD and let's play live. So let's play live. Come on in tonight. Roll with the good times, keep it feeling right. Laughs and stories, side by side. Come hang with BDD on Let's Play Live. From pixels to life's dusty roads, we share the ride wherever it goes. Pour a drink, pull up a stream, live in the moment, chasing the dream. So let's play live. Come on in tonight. Roll with the good times, keep it feeling right.